Hi, Willow, Mr. Farron. I just want you to know how much fun it is having you be in our enrichment. Your brain, it's not just a hat rack in there. You've got a brain in there that you are really thinking and using, and I'm very, very impressed with you. And it's just a lot of fun and joy to have you with us, being involved. And I love looking at the stuff that you've got in your notebook and your beautiful writing. You write well, you draw well, and then you started looking at what happened when you squeezed the bottle and what the reason was. And I need to maybe explain that a little bit more, but it is related to gravity, but it's related to Boyle's law. And squeeze the air in, and then it's inside that packet, and then it's not displacing as much water, and so it goes up. So it's just kind of interesting. Looks like a magic trick, but it wasn't. It's science. Okay, and so the things that you're interested in studying and learning more about is your body, your heart, your bones, your brain, how teeth fall out. I remember you saying that at the class the other day. How it is that teeth come in and fall out. Do I remember you saying that you haven't had any fall out yet? I don't remember if that's just you or someone else was saying that. How does my voice work? Look at this. This is what's called an Adam's apple. Only men have that. Do you know why? It's the voice box. Just on men, it's a little bit bigger, and that's why our voices are lower. And so that's why we have a voice box. And it's really interesting because did you know that when you're a baby, it doesn't drop for a while? And it's only after you're a baby for a while that your voice box drops down, because when babies are little tiny babies, did you know that they can drink milk and breathe at the same time? And then it drops, and suddenly it doesn't work quite the same way. It's important. And I remember you said in class, how do bees make honey? You know what? We got to study that. How do bees make honey? Learn more about bees, because as we said in class, bees are weird. They shouldn't even be allowed to fly. It shouldn't work. The amount of power they have and the aerodynamic way they are, they shouldn't be able to fly. But we ought to learn about bees. Maybe we'll see some videos about bees doing the dance that shows what direction food is and stuff. They work together cooperatively in interesting ways. Your homework is to keep asking these good questions and start looking for answers. And maybe you can put some things together for us that you write about, or put glue in here, or that you have your parents help you write a little bit about or something. And so we'll work on that. It's interesting that bees making honey is an important. If we didn't have bees, just so you know, you and I couldn't be here, because bees also make us have food. I have a buddy that was my roommate in college at BYU here, and his parents had leaf cutter bees that pollinate alfalfa. Alfalfa is what we feed horses and cattle, which then are part of our food that we eat. But everything needs to be pollinated just about that we eat by bees. So a great idea. So keep thinking. Think about me being able to put a knitting needle through a balloon without popping it, and putting a straw right through a potato only if I hold my hand over the end. What is that all about? And then my object of mystery. So be thinking other deep questions, but you're doing great. And I love your preparation homework. So now keep writing good questions, and then write some answers to some of your questions, and we'll take some of those up. We can't do every one that everyone has, but we'll use that to guide what we study. Willow, you're great. It's great having you. And you are not treating your head as just a hat rack. You know there's a brain in there, and you're using it. I'm proud of you. Thanks. We'll see you on Monday.